During a gold rush, sell shovels. What are the shovels in the AI rush? Is there an AI-adjacent skill field that is not directly building AI but you expect will yield a generous profit as the AI industry expands? Graphics cards. YouTube videos saying that you too can make $300 a day with this one simple AI trick. The real shovels GPUs AI research are too expensive for the unwashed masses to manufacture in this case. Seems to be some money in convincing idiots AI will solve all their problems. Bullshitting your boss client. Like the great George Carlin said, bullshit is everywhere. I've seen some websites sell human-generated content as an iService. Now that's gold. Flood the market with shitty apps that use the GPT API and embeddings or fine-tune if needed for a few $100. It's unbelievably easy. Just pick something AI is able to do halfway decent and throw together a React Native app, then put it on the Play Store and iOS app stores. Can also use an open source model. There's some that are free for commercial use and give GPT a run for its money. Some are also uncensored and cloud servers if you want to be even more frugal. Vector databases. Serverless GPU cloud inference endpoints. Courses, certificates. Prompts. Datasets for fine-tuning. Consulting. AI courses and certifications. Already seeing a bunch of this bullshit get peddled. Training data. The big boys have you beat on the hardware side: NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, TSMC, etc. Just like IBM has MSFT beat in the early days. It's your job to come up with the next killer app and execute. Damn it. Annotated training data. GPUs. Nvidia stock is up almost 200 this last year. Problem is the price-earnings ratio is 10x too high. They need 10x the profits they're currently making to start to justify that stock price. Gigabyte may be the better stock, as its PE is just under 40, but also 200 in a year. Intel, AMD, not so much. Their primary markets are CPU, not GPU. Disguised prompt engineering services. X pay to get a cover letter written by AI. User pays. Service sends unique prompt and returns response from Open AI API. Shit like that and people still pay for it is crazy to me. Saw a Midjourney API for sale online for like $700. Midjourney specifically is not releasing an API for some strange reason. And some people are taking advantage of the situation. Well, if the doom and gloom crowd is to be believed, I'd say EMPs. Nvidia and Siraj Raval. Cloud computing. Seriously. I think that in this decade, we will see cloud providers have services that look a lot like Hugging Face. For those who do not know, Hugging Face is like a GitHub for large neural models. I think that we will see companies fine-tuning large models for their own tasks. For example, if you have a lot of existing documentation, give the Confluence link to a cloud provider. They will guide you through it. Study Azure and AWS. I do not think other cloud providers can keep up. Microsoft has been really aggressive. I cannot say the same for Google to stay ahead. Cybersecurity and any job that involves AI but not building AI models. Guns and canned beans. Hardware and software needed for these new AI businesses that will pop up. You are at least about 1 year late to the party, however. GPUs. Vector databases. Ops to help a company set up its own training cluster. A bunch of tooling and infra for the new AI apps. E.g. around labeling. Continually evaluating your models. A/B testing different prompts. Etc. Human reps as a service to rate LLM answers, provide training data, evaluate your own models. Instruction tune them, RLHF them, etc. Women's shoes. Al sells women's shoes at Gary's. I mean it directly related to building AI products. But excellence in MLOps DevSecOps will become increasingly lucrative. Whatever data center is made of. It can be graphic chips or network switches. A gold digger needs shovels, buckets and jeans. What does a AI dude needs? GPUs, cloud services, data, pre-trained models, which all of them are pretty much in the hand of the big monopoly players. Maybe provide solution to automate stuff as a service for a niche business can be the poor man's shovel for us peasants to profit from the AI gold rush. Silicon. Take a look at Nvidia's stock prices since the start of the year and you will understand. Then look at all the people making money making courses on how to use ChatGPT. Semiconductors. Start an AI-focused bootcamp. Promos. Data. More specifically, a data platform feature store that can facilitate both training models and serving them in real time. Graphics cards and other high-performance computing. AI models are all trained on graphics cards because the electronics in a graphics card turned out to be really uniquely suited for training AI. Much more than a CPU. Graphics cards are also readily available and currently on the market. It's feasible that someone will eventually invent an ASIC though. People blame crypto for wrecking the graphics card market for the last 5-6 years. But AI has just as much impact, if not more. Law firms. Data. MLOps. Scams. Online courses selling dreams of being an IML expert. AI is basically massively parallel. Control-C and Control-V. With some spit to make it shiny. What they taught me in school. Online courses for Python I. The shovels here are the hardware TPUs like on NVIDIA graphics cards and the software used for training and querying models TensorFlow etc. Al. If you're a software engineer, then you're a laborer. Whether you're working as a digger for the gold mine owner or working as a cashier at the shovel store. Side hustle income using ChatGPT instruction videos. NFTs. Looking at this tinfoil hat. During a fool's gold rush, you don't want to buy shovels. That's what this is. AI is the shovels. That's the thing about tech rushes, they're often based around hype for the tools. And not necessarily the value of what's produced. IaaS. Basically. Alternatively, data and data infrastructure are the shovels for companies that will actually get value out of AI. I is the shovel. Platforms, compute, and hardware. Compute hardware more than just GPUs. There are lots of competitors in the space: Cerebras, Tensor Torrent, in-house at FB and Google. Create app with AI. Electrician. Keyboards, mice, desk chairs. Courses. Data. All the shovels have been sold. Hustle courses to write novels and stories with AI. Cloud.